This is for nonsense. Nonsense. Last night I was live talking about Kylie Rodney. Gray Pearl comes into my chat, and you can see what she says on these text messages. Well, she said all this stuff, and then she left, and I was like, "What live?" Because it like totally threw me off. Because I didn't think we had issues. You know what I mean? And I was like, "What the fuck?" And I had to like force it out of her that what she was even fucking talking about. I had no clue. So I went over to your live. You was live at the time, because she said it was like within the first hour, and I heard you say Murder Candy podcast, and that's exactly what she was talking about. She was trying to say you were talking about me when you wasn't. You was talking about Murder Candy podcast, which I'll play your clip here in a minute. But I just want to let you know this bitch is going around causing shit, and she has no fucking clue what she's talking about. And I'm a little pissed off about it, and I just wanted you to know she's trouble.
Okay. And we are going to be here talking shit. Murder Candy podcast, man. Can we talk for a minute? Because I'm kind of highly disappointed in you. And normally I wouldn't call you out, but you've kind of been saying some stuff in some comment sections that I'm a little disappointed in. And I just need to make a statement about your comments in a public chat yesterday. And the reason I'm going to do it is because you are also a TC creator. You made a comment. In fact, I screenshot it. Hold on. Let me get to it. And I appreciate you being here, but with that appreciation comes, we can all do better. We can all do better. And this was pretty ignorant to say, so I am going to address it because it really hurt my heart that you would even go to this. Anybody would think that this is acceptable. It's just not. So you said a man filed for a TPO because a woman slapped him. Laughing face, laughing face, laughing face, laughing face. Well, I hate to break it to you, but domestic violence happens to men quite often. And with people having ignorant statements like that, whether you like Chris or not, whether you believe Nina or not, because that was what was being discussed in the Laura Lodge's comments, was that situation. Men are abused and in DV situations quite often. And because of the stigma that men are supposed to just take it, they're not supposed to speak up. They can't have feelings. They can't be abused because, they're the tough, strong man. You know how many men are beat the shit out of and never say a word because of that stigma? Men deserve to be heard also. And abuse happens in every gender. It is not gender specific. And I have to speak up. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like, please understand at this point in time, I am going to address anybody and everybody because as a community, as human beings, we can all do better. Between the people thinking that making comments about people's genders is acceptable to comments about abuse being funny. None of it's funny. It has no place. This isn't